Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Just making this video, I just got the Thor Sanctuary. It's on the Ford Transit. This is the all-wheel drive model. It does have step bars on the driver's side, help you get in, a little short one. It has black steel wheels from the factory. They seem to be pretty good so far. No excess rattle like some of the Mercedes might have. Another step rail, passenger side, help you get in. Stepping inside, you can see this is the 19 PT model, so this is the model with a rear bench seat. It does come with a gas burner cooktop. It has propane underneath it in the back. It has a bathroom. Hope you're not buying this for its bathroom. It's kind of tiny. Has little rods in there. We probably will use it more for storage than for anything. But you do have a bathroom just in case of an emergency or something and you have to have something available. Has a microwave. Has a fridge. Stepping up into the front. Oh, another good thing to say, like as I'm walking around, I'm 6'4". The other Thor Sanctuary, just the 19P on the Mercedes chassis, is only 6'3" on the inside. This one's 6'7", so if you're as tall as me, maybe a little taller, this will accommodate your height. You can actually stand up straight. Come up into the driver's area. Check out this gauge, let's get real world fuel economy. So if you can see it on there, oh, I can't focus. So real world, we've driven this about 300 miles on the interstate, and then we've taken like 4 little trips through town, getting 14.5 miles per gallon on the average. So I feel like that's pretty decent. So one of our first problems that we had, that we ended up not taking this out that day because we spent so much time dealing with it, was this panel right here is actually just a tablet. It's an Android tablet, super cheap, not even brand name or nothing, I don't think. It wasn't fully connected with a little charging port. It's on the inside here. I can't take this down one-handed, but this just pops off the wall. It just unsnaps. There's a charging port like right here. It was only partially in, so that means it's partially out. So this thing wouldn't charge. We go to fire it up the next day after we bought it, take it for like a little 2-hour drive, and our lights are like flickering on and off, and we can't figure it out. This thing says it has 2% battery life. What's going on? Ended up taking this completely off, detaching it, took it inside, found out it was not connected on the side, so it wasn't charging. Let it charge on the inside. That was our only problem, was just a little power cord not actually clipped all the way into the tablet, so it wasn't charging. Something good to know, make sure you download this BM Pro app, put it on another cell phone, put it on a tablet. When this was out of the RV and it was charging inside the house, we were able to still operate everything in here by using our phones. So it does not need this panel to operate. This panel is just an Android with an app that runs this program, which can turn on and off your lights. There's actually a node. I think the node's underneath one of these 2 chairs. There's lots of power cords under there, but there's a node down there that's Bluetooth, and it connects to the app. So then you can control it by other devices. So download BM Pro. That way, if this thing ever breaks, you're not left without any lights or nothing. Another problem, fit and finishes. So you can see this trim piece is already starting to bubble. Kind of, I don't know if I'd say cheaply done, but I don't like the way they chose to do this. So it's just basically a sticker on a piece of wood. It's already, it's a brand new 2023 RV or whatever, camper van, and it's already starting to bubble. So I feel like when we bought it, the dealer was like, oh, we'll order you a new piece, and when you come in for your service, we'll swap that out. But I think that when I'm finally tired of this, I'm just gonna unscrew the microwave, take this all out, and then I will paint this to match the rest of the RV. And with the microwave out, I might decide just to leave the microwave out because I don't know how much I'm actually going to use the microwave in here. That's really the only problems we've had on the interior. So out here on the outside, it's really hard to see, but we did opt to get them to do the ceramic coating before we bought it. But if you can look, I don't know if I can translate this to the camera, but the ceramic coating they do must just be like a spray-on. Like they spray it on and then they buff it off, because there's a couple areas. One's right where we just looked. And then back here, oh, you can't really like show it, but there's streaky marks that are raised that go down off this back window, and they don't come off. I've tried to buff them off of here like, I don't even know, 4 times using like a surface prep. So they're kind of, I don't want to say permanent, but they're going to be long lasting imperfections in the paint because of the coating they put on it dried on there without being properly buffed off. I was able, on the trim pieces, the black trim, I believe the ceramic coating they use, if it's actually ceramic coating, it's not really compatible with plastic. So it turned this all, it looked like the vehicle had been egged or something. And there's just all these blotchy marks all over. So same stuff, I've ceramicked other vehicles. So I used my surface prep on this about like 4 times in a row. Got it all off of there, and then I applied sea quartz ceramic to the black trim pieces. They look a lot better, a little bit more consistently black. The other thing, this was kind of dealership caused, they had an inventory control sticker on here. I've put, this square is paint protection film that I put over top of it, but when they peeled their stickers off the back, they took the clear coat off the back. So I didn't want it to get any worse than it was, so I had a couple extra little pieces of the paint protection film. You can see down low there's some too. So I just cleaned the areas up a little bit, and then I put the PPF on it just to protect it, just so it doesn't get worse. They said they'll fix it. They just kind of say, oh, we'll add it to the list, we'll get it on your service. I don't know if I really trust that, but we will see. I think what we'll probably do is just make some like vinyl decals and put a vinyl decal over the top of it. It might not be the end of the world, it's just kind of disappointing. You can see I've taken the bike rack apart on the back. Pretty easy. Part of it just unscrews by hand, but then you just got 2 bolts holding the rest of it in, the part that will fold down for your bikes. The top here, every Sanctuary Transit that we looked at, there was like 3 of them. You can see I've added some 3M double-sided tape up there, but it would shake, and it would shake against the paint, and it's metal on metal, so I figured I would take care of that early so I didn't cause any more damage. You can see the little bit of double-sided tape that I put in there. It's about 3 millimeters thick, so it added a little bit of a padding too, just to help protect the paint. So that's just a little summary of our impressions of this van and our little problems we've had so far, but they've been minor. Overall, this has been a great little van. It drives great. So far I would recommend it, besides just the little issues that we may have had. Plan to make more videos. I'm getting ready to try and put a rack on the back of this so I can put our skis back there rather than bikes for the winter. So I'm probably making a little video once I figure out how I'm going to do that. Like and subscribe to get more content. We're new to this RV stuff, so as we experience problems and work it out, we'll just try and make little videos about what we did. Maybe it'll help other people along the way. Thanks for watching.